Okay. Oh, there we go. That's really weird. You guys haven't been able to hear me? Okay, not a big deal. Okay, so we're getting back into it. So here we go. Now it's a 3-on-2 in favor of the terrorist team as the bomb is planted in A, but the CTs are running away. So it looks like they've seen enough of this round. They are willing to take the loss, hold on to their guns, and try to rally back next round with a bye. Well, I imagine it's bye. Yeah, looking at the teammates' money, 3-8, 4-2, and 3-3. We'll take them to a bye this coming rounds. And they'll get another chance to go gun and gun against Afterlife. So I want to know if they're going to be doing some kind of crazy stack this time, or if they try to push long again to see if maybe they can kind of catch the T's off guard. But I doubt it. I think they're going to go with a very blue ball play, sending. Okay, so they're playing like 2 up towards mid and 2 by long, so it is a relatively safe play. Although Blitz is pushed up into lower tunnels, is about to catch somebody off guard. He's not looking. It is I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. He will be going down in the tunnels, and Blitz is actually being flanked by another person in the tunnels. It is Dong Squad who takes down Blitz. So an even 1-for-1 trade there is pretty good for the terrorists. But Dong Squad will catch a nade with his teeth from Cat and peek mid, looking for the pick right now against Happy Kilmore. Happy Kilmore clearly has no idea, not even looking at him. We'll take the flick, will not hit it though. Dong Squad takes him down. That's 2 on him for the round. 3 other terrorists are crossing long right now into sight. And Solitude getting huge, taking down 2 players as they were coming up. So now it is down to Dong Squad and George. George with an ult in pit. And Dong Squad 17 HP and an AK, I believe, on Cat. Actually, no, he might be CT. He was in that area, so he's probably CT. And now there's a triangle of terrorists behind him. 1 on Plat, 1 on Cat, 1 on Ramp. And he actually will find Solitude on Plat, so this is... Oh, but he will actually get traded by Froosh. I didn't see that. So it's actually still a winnable round for Immortal George. A good pick right here on the cross won't be found because he's already dead, but you know, a pick right there could have really opened up the round for him. So that's another big win for the Go Show, as they're hanging in there pretty well. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of sobriety factor that's factoring in this game, and also the fact that it's kind of a for-fun show match. I'm sure it's not super high quality strats and stuff like that coming out, but I'm impressed that they're able to keep it close against such a high caliber team. So Afterlife will be stacking 4 in the middle area of the site, and we'll be picking to 2 on Cat, which does not look like it should be advantageous, but it is. SpongeBob picking up 1 for the T's, and Happy Kilmore getting a trade in mid for the CTs. So now it is about an even 4-on-4, although SpongeBob is pretty damaged, and I'm not giving $20. We'll be going down in mid and dropping the bomb, so that's kind of a huge disadvantage. The remaining 3 terrorists are stuck in the tunnel area, and it looks like they're pretty pinched, unless they go all the way out through T-spawn, which they very well might do. Super patient play out of the player on Cat. I believe that was Happy Kilmore. You know, oh no, it was Afrolion, who really made sure not to peek. But Froosh taking down Dong Squad, who got a little cocky and hopping, no pun intended, and tried to run into the site prematurely without his team. So now I believe it was Froosh who was in the 1v2 in this site, taking down SpongeBob and taking down George. So there you go. Successfully defended the bomb site in the 1v2. Actually, the 1v3, really, if you count SpongeBob running in there. So a big round for Froosh right there. And that brings the score also to 5-6. I need to have a sip of water, so pardon me. That's good. Alright, let's get back to the casting. Auto sniper shots raining through mid from the terrorists. Doesn't seem to be connecting, as all the CTs have 100 HP. And they will be running 3 against 2 on this long area. I'm not gave it, but $20 is $20. Exchanging blows with Afrolion, who gets taken down to 41 HP. There is one car who's bad to find SpongeBob off guard. He will not be able to get the kill. SpongeBob picking up 2 in the process. Spotting out 2 in CT. So let's see how that works out for him. Blitz taking down George, and Dong Wizard just shooting at Happy Kilmore square in the face. Froosh also picking one up on the cross. So, ultimately 3-on-2 in favor of the terrorist team, although 2 of them are pretty hurt. And the last one is also a little tagged up. One of them going down to blitz on Cat with a nice quick off shot. And there's one remaining terrorist long and one remaining terrorist on ramp. So there's going to be an interesting retake. I'll be curious to see how they go and pull this off. Froosh may be about to throw his back at the ramp guy. No, maybe not. I really wish I could see his perspective as he's the one doing the work. He will find SpongeBob and he will find Dong Squad. And the bomb is being defused, but I'm not sure if it's going to be defused in time. And it won't. Both players will die, losing their guns. And Afterlife CS picks up another huge round, as they kind of need them at this point. I mean, many people consider this to be a T-sided map, and they should, you know, we think they're a full team. They should have a little more round action. But whatever, not a big deal. I'm also sure their general experience as players is going to make their CT side a little stronger than the Go Show crews. So this round, the bomb is going to be going up Cat, an uncontested Cat at that, as the terrorists are going to be running across with the bomb almost in tow, but they will be rushing against 3 CTs, 2 stacked up by the long door and 1 on the ramp. The remaining 2 in B, no one really watching mid at all. Excuse me. So shots are coming out. It's safe to assume that the CTs know that there's definitely some action along, but I'm not sure if they've spotted the bomb yet. Blitz taking down one. I don't know where Blitz was. I believe he was in B. Yeah, that was him in B. So now Happy Kilmore will get taken down in the process of trying to fend him off. Afterline picking up 2, and Blitz taking down a 3rd as he exits the B bomb site. So now the last remaining terrorist is SpongeBob with the bomb on his back. I believe he's planning right now, but we'll get shot at by Afroline, but Afroline cannot get the job done. So Solitude will decide to finish it with this Moss. He decided to finish it. It was very, if he wanted to, kind of thing. No, he does finish it, and his team will get the defuse. It was Solitude who also got the defuse. So there you go, 6-7 in favor of the Go Show. And Dong Squad saying not so pleasant words. So it looks like Afterlife will be on a save this round, which is not advantageous, obviously. You always want the bigger, badder guns. Now let's see what they do with this. They're sending 2 players very quickly to B, and another player with the bomb long. So I'm not exactly sure what they are trying to accomplish. Some people are complaining about a DDoS in the server. Everyone does have a lot of ping. I don't exactly know what's going on there, but it doesn't seem to be affecting me, so it is not a problem. The terrorists have worked their way out long-ish, even though one of them did go down in the process. And yeah, it was a little bit of a lull in the action. As he's about to peek, he will get taken down by Afterline. Afterline taking pot shots at the guy in pit, won't be able to connect with his head. And there's a bit of a showdown going on long. As Dong Squad will be finding a CT in elevator. He will eventually be able to take him down to Happy Kilmore. Cleans up the threat, getting a nice trade from inside the site. SpongeBob dinking, oh no you didn't is what I assume his name is. I can't read the entire thing. Who is Car? Yeah, it is. It's Solitude. He will be jumping across. Finding a terrorist in middle with a nice shot, being able to take him down with 9 HP. Being able to maintain his composure. And Happy Kilmore cleaning up the last one. Bringing the score to 7-7. So here we go, going into the last round of the half. The terrorists obviously are going to be buying up all their guns, all their nades, or all they can afford, as they really need this last round to kind of win the half. Although an 8-7 half on T-side isn't necessarily winning it. But, I don't know, the bigger number is huge for both the score and for just morale in general. Although I'm sure none of them are taking this that seriously. They're going to be pushing out into Cat and lower mid. Afterline taking down Dong Squad, and Dong Lizard taking down Afterline for the trade. Dong Lizard taking down another one in Solitude, while Happy Kilmore takes one down somewhere else. I believe that was in lower mid. The bomb will be going down in A. as I'm not gave it $20 is $20, does a pretty good job distracting the team. So now there's one CT who's going up cat by palm tree, and the other two are lower mid. We'll spot out one of the other three CTs. I'm sorry, twos on ramp. So Froosh finds I'm not. I don't know. The names are just super confusing. He finds somebody, and then somebody finds somebody, and now it's a 2v1. Don Lizard, last remaining terrorist, will get shot from CT. And Happy Kilmore, I believe, will get the defuse. There he goes. He does. 8-7 in favor of the CSGO show. That's a huge score for them. And I thought Afterlife would bring their A game. But I think they only brought their alcohol game, which I guess is also an A game, so... Oop, that's not supposed to be there. So, who can, you know, who can blame them? So, it looks like it is not live yet. But they should be going live any second. You guys who are watching the stream, if you are enjoying the stream, please do the channel a huge favor and like it, or follow it, or subscribe to it, or whatever they call it on this service, or tweet at it, or I don't know. There's so many things to keep track of these days. But whatever you have to do for this one, excuse me, do it, so that way you can watch great content in the future. I know I probably won't be here all the time. I'm sure I'm never going to get invited back again, but the Go Show loves to make content all the time. So if you wanna find it, this is where you'll be. Also check out thegoshow.com. Check out reddit.com/ourglobaloffensive, because that's a great place for CSGO news. I don't know, just general CSGO content. So please check that out. And you know, it's cool. Oh, sorry, thegoshow.tv. I didn't mean it. I blew it. Oh man, I wish I had like the Men in Black mind eraser thing, because I would do that to all of you. It's thegoshow.tv, not .com. So, check that out. So, Afterline came into chat and said that they are waiting on a bathroom break, so we do have some time to kill. I don't really know what to say. How are you guys doing? Do you guys in chat want to do some predictions on how Curse and the new Complexity are going to do against Ninjas in Pajamas at the ESEA LAN? Does anyone have any opinions on that? Counter-terrorists win. I'm sure you guys are some pretty, I don't know, pretty opinionated people. Nabutada, wow, sorry, crazy name. Really not good at reading right now, apparently. Saying Nip too strong. Maybe right. I'm gonna be honest. I hate to say it. I you know, bleed the red, white, and blue. So I always like to root for an American team, and definitely a fan of Jason Lake supporting the scene. So I really want to see Complexity do well, but I really don't see anyone beating Nip. I mean, it's really hard to. They're just, you know, a collection of the 5 best players, essentially. I mean, obviously, you could say there's players that are at their level, but 5 all-stars. Yeah, I think Nothing's going to do really well. I'm a huge fan of Nothing. I really like that old, I believe they used to be Area 51 in 1.6, the Nothing, Semphis, Swag, and, oh, I don't really remember who else, but that crew. I really liked Chongairs. I don't think I said Chongairs. Chongairs. Yeah, really like that crew. Really hope they do well. I'm also a big old school Dynamic fan, or not so old school, kind of recent Dynamic fan in Adren and did they play with Hiko in 1.6? But they Adren, AZK, Anger team. So I'm just expecting really good play in general. And I want to see more plays out of Swag, like that one where he throws his pistol in the air and pretends it's a flash grenade and jukes the guy, I believe, on Very Games. So that was probably the most heads-up play I've ever seen in my entire life. And he made me actually feel bad about my Counter-Strike play for a while. I didn't even touch the game, because I knew I'd never be that good. But I got over it, and here I am, back to fragging. And back to waiting on these guys getting ready. I mean, that's a personal thing. I can see how sometimes you just get good vibes with certain teams and stuff like that. I think a lot of it has to do with like the first teams you follow. I followed like Team Dynamic as soon as I became a Counter-Strike competitive fan. So it was like, oh, these guys are awesome at the game. Like, these are awesome players. So I don't know. I kind of they hold a special place in my heart, some would say. That's a little too much. I just really like watching them play. I think that's really good. Yeah, Quantic is the new Complexity lineup. I think it's gonna. What I think is gonna be interesting. I don't know how I didn't mention this. I think it's gonna be interesting watching Complexity and Jason Lake play against the Cultivation team that is made up of the old school Complexity team. That is Storm, Fraud, Warden. I don't know who else. Only a child then. So looks like Afrolion jokingly saying "ready," showing that he's ready to go. It actually is live all of a sudden. I didn't even see them live it up. So here we go. The score was 8-7 in favor of the Go Show in the first half. There's a 0% chance I'm going to remember that in 5 minutes. So if and when I get the score wrong, you guys can correct me. But I expect to see a regular setup from both of these teams. Although the Terrorists are showing a huge push towards A, as there is Foster running straight at them and getting ready to flank them. There's actually an unbelievable pinch for the CTs. The bomb is trapped inside there as Foster comes around, taking down 2 right off the bat, getting the bomb down, finding more by the dumpster. Solitude takes him down eventually, and Immortal George taking down Blitz, who is in lower tunnels. So now it's a 4-on-2 for the Terrorists, and the last, for the counter-terrorists, and the last 2 remaining terrorists are stuck on Pit. Afrolion taking down 1, but being killed immediately afterwards by, I think that's George. I keep saying I think that's George. I should probably figure that out. I'm just gonna keep saying it. I'm just gonna keep saying it because who cares? So there you go. Last terrorist stuff. We'll pick up the bomb with a nifty smoke grenade maneuver, but we'll get shot in the side of the head by the Pink Ranger, who I don't even remember who that is anymore. It is too much. The score at half was 8-7, and the score now would be 9-7. So I do still have the score in my head, and we'll be moving on to round 2, which is a huge SMG round for the CTs. Oh, the CTs are actually, I totally spaced out, and the CTs are now the Afterlife team. So the score is not 9-7; it is 8-8. So the answer is yes. I did mess it up, and I did well. Huge spray down out long. The CTs just decimating the terrorists with their automatic weaponry. Yeah, and really just absolutely murdered them. In quick spray down fashion. It's kind of hard to dodge that barrage of bullets, especially when you don't have armor to soak it up. So here we go, the last round, last pistol round rather, for the terrorist team, presupposing they don't blow it economically and all TK each other. And the terrorists are kind of just sitting around in spawn, not exactly sure what their play is. They're just waiting out for a push on. Actually finding exactly what they want to find, doing high damage to SpongeBob. Excuse me, and some damage to Pink Ranger, but Foster immediately shoots Happy Killmore in the face, and the Pink Ranger actually will get a nade kill onto Afrolion, so immediate 5v2 now as Foster shoots Solitude in the face. Immediate 5v2. The last terrorists are... Oh! Pink Ranger, what are you looking at, bro? I don't know how you didn't see him, because I absolutely did. He will get the kill, then get traded, and then Immortal George will clean up. So there you go. Those are your pistol rounds. The T's should be buying up, although they tend to do it very slowly. They always wait to the last second to buy up. Which always confuses me. I do not appreciate that. But the score is 10-8. Let's see if George can get this opening kick. It doesn't look like he will be able to. Foster taking some damage. I believe he actually did some damage to Pink Ranger, who's just getting all aggro with that AUG. Although it's a good thing he didn't push out, because he would have found a lot of terrorists waiting for him. One in lower B, one in lower middle, one in top middle. Actually, one's going back around to tunnels, and there's one outside of long A. So they are really covering all parts of the map. SpongeBob Geek Pants is running down Cat. Will catch an AK bullet in the jaw. An AK bullet from Happy Gilmore. Immortal George missing an off shot in middle, and he's actually scared he's being pushed, but he is good. The terrorists have stayed in middle. I guess happy with their opening pick and getting ready to take off of it. They'll be throwing flashes over, but actually I don't believe flashing anybody as the CTs playing mid NB. We're able to slide back effectively. Happy Gilmore just ignoring the smoke. Will just be running out. Will be caught by Immortal George. And that is why you don't run through smokes. So, terrorists now have the bomb down in tunnels. And both of them are going to get it. Actually, while I'm saying that, Pink Ranger sprays down Froosh with the AUG, and George will take down Blitz with the AWP. So, 4 on 1. Solitude, last man standing. The bomb is down. The CTs have it in their possession. He will eat a flash and not be able to secure a kill and get taken down. 3 of the CTs very low on HP, so a very clutchable round. If you got lucky with a lineup, you know, maybe a little bit of a through-and-through bullet damage kind of thing, easily could have picked up the quick 3K spray down and won the round. But he opts to swallow the flash. So now the score is 11-8. I think I'm still right. I'm going to be wrong eventually. I believe right now it's 11-8 in favor of the Afterlife team, and this is more of the Afterlife team that I expected to see on that T side. And right now the T's are kind of spread out all around the map with a little bit of a preference towards B as the bomb is stacked up there with the majority of the players. Wow, Blitz actually takes a off shot in the face, I believe, for 20 damage. That's pretty lucky as it kind of went through the dumpster. And right now the CTs are just spamming away, trying to do as much damage before the players come into the site, or sorry, come into their spots as possible. And Immortal George taking a peek down middle and finding a terrorist, but not actually able to connect with him. Right now the terrorists are actually moving the bomb through T-spawn right now and back to A. So I think that the CTs may be a little caught off guard by this. They haven't really given up their general positioning, so they won't be caught too badly. Actually, maybe I'm completely wrong, as it looks like the CTs kind of know it's up. They're already rotating to A. Here comes the action. Froosh taking down SpongeBob Geek Pants, but they are all being slowed down by a Molly. The CTs actually rotated super effectively and super quickly. Made me seem foolish, but Afterline makes Foster seem foolish with a quick 1 AK. And really allows his team to cross the Cat. And maybe eventually get the bomb down, although their cross is being held pretty effectively. Happy Gilmore taking down Foster. Oh, there's so many Fosters in the lower tunnels. Blitz shooting the CT that is in CT. And now the last remaining CT is in CT mid, going to CT spawn right now with an AWP. Sorry, through mid with the AWP. We'll actually be finding, who is that? Number 6. Is that Blitz? I think you will be finding Blitz on Cat. Let's see if you can get the quick scope right here. He can't do it. Oh! It's Froosh. I was wrong about it being Blitz. It was Froosh. But George able to hit a pretty lucky no-scope on him to get the kill. But he will get killed going into the CT spawn area. So just like that, the CSGO eShow is back on the board. Throat is super dry. I'm gonna be honest. This talking was, I wasn't ready for it physically, clearly. But so now the score is, oh man, I should really know this. 9-11, I believe, or 9-12 rather. It is 9-12. So the CS:GO eShow has the ability to make a comeback, but maybe not anymore. As oh, there was some kind of pause. Oh no, it was just GoTV lag. As what I was saying was there was 2 terrorists who got taken down. But they do get a trade, so now it is a 3-on-4. Definitely more of a winnable situation. But the CTs are now collapsing on that tunnel area. As Foster, I can't even keep track of his name. Foster takes down, I think it was Froosh, to bring it down to a 4v3. 4v2 now. Sorry, it was 4v3 to a 4v2, and now a 4v1, and then a 4v nothing, as Pink Ranger takes down Solitude with the AWP. The auto director does not do a great job with capturing all the damage. Sometimes it's super hard to keep up with it, but Yeah, it's pretty good for what it is. It lets me do it hands-free, and that's pretty nifty. So, 13 to 9 for Afterlife. And it looks like everyone's going to be doing a pretty normal setup. Although, actually, no, we'll get that. I didn't even notice that. Foster just running out in mid will get taken down by a Tech 9. I think the first Tech 9 kill I've ever seen in this game. Well, at least since the betas. So, now it's back to a one-on-one. SpongeBob Defense we'll be finding a bunch of terrorists in middle. One of which may have the bomb when he does it. So let's see how this one pays off on him. There's one on his left and his right. We'll find one on his left. He will bring him down. It is Happy Fillmore. We'll also find one on the right, and he will take him down. It is Afroline. So SpongeBob Pants going huge, getting all the picks it needs. And the last remaining terrorist is stuck in the upper B tunnels, about to find Foster Sucks. I believe Foster Sucks more found him than he found Foster Sucks. So 6 to 1 on the half, or ooh man, 14 to 9 overall. No, 13 to 9 overall. Yeah, 13 to 9. No, what? I don't know how math works. How am I so bad at this? What was the score? It was 8 to 7, right? Oh man. Yeah, it is 13. It is 13 to 9. I don't know what just happened. It is too late for math. And SpongeBob Pants will get the kill early on Blitz. Oh wow, it looks like all the terrorists are actually stacked up over there. So they're looking to come back out. No, it looks like they're going to be falling back. Although this is some pretty interesting auto-director work. I might have to switch it and come back, because I might have broken it. There we go. Foster behind enemy lines right now. We'll find one. We'll find only one, as Happy hit with a nice shots. Solitude also taking one down, but we'll get traded immediately by Pink Ranger.